Record.
All right, there we go.
I started recording.
Hey.
I'm smart.
All right,
Good thing I'm smart because I'm ugly.
Right. Welcome to Stoopid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to. And we got ourselves a guest on here again, friend and fan of the show, JoeHorrorShow. What's up, man?
Hey, Joe! I feel like this has almost become a rite of initiation. Like when you're on the show, I pick a bad movie. This week, we watched Hinsdale House.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. 2019, I'm guessing not rated. I couldn't find the rating. Probably, yeah.
Ratings cost money.
Cost money, yeah. They had no money.
They used all of their money on their special humming effects.
Thankfully, it was only 65 minutes long.
Yeah,
Too long.
I gave you that. At least it was short.
This was directed and starred Steve Stanulus and his production company, Stanulus Productions.
I did a little research. Allie Mang, who played I'm going to call her the brunette. I don't even remember anyone's name. That's how bad this was. Her claim to fame is she was an extra in The Irishman. She played Coat Check Girl. So if you guys want to check out The Irishman, look for the Coat Check Girl.
I just figured most of these people came from porn.
Yeah.
Adam, what was this? What was in this house? What happened? I'm at a loss for words.
I watched it early in the morning. It was a team of filmmakers who were going to do a documentary?
No, they were going to film a horror movie.
Was it a horror movie? Okay. At a haunted house, and the house goes haunted, and someone got possessed, and then I fell asleep. And then there was a floating light at the top of the stairs, and there was a lot of static, and I fell asleep again, and then there was humming, and everyone died. Except the one girl didn't die.
Yes, yeah.
Sound about accurate?
Yeah, that's about it.
So anything that we liked about this? Joe, we'll let you go first, man.
There was one scene that I laughed out loud. Where those two were hooking up, the director and that Allie chick, and he throws her off the bed and she hits her head, right? I don't know if anyone noticed that. She hits her head off the desk. And then she gets up and just starts laughing hysterically. And then he leaves the room. I'm like, dude, she has a concussion.
I wasn't sure what the hell was going on. I was like, what is happening? And then you never really see them again. That was it, wasn't it?
That was it. She was gone.
I don't know. There were some decent parts of this. The floating light, that was kind of a different, like, okay, here's a way to show ghosts that's a little different than, ghosts. And the humming, I thought that was effective. It was enough to wake me up, and I was like, oh, something's happening. This is weird.
And then you woke up and saw nothing was happening.
The humming was in your dream. So 65 minutes, Adam took 2 naps. All right. Well, go ahead, Rob. What'd you like?
Yeah, Rob, what'd you like?
I really had to dip in the shit bag here. I did kind of like some of the lighting, like the red and blue. I always kind of like that. Didn't really help the score at all.
Was there a score?
Yeah, actually, I think there wasn't there?
I don't remember music.
Not much.
I guess not. Yeah, not music. I guess it was like
ominous tones.
Ominous tones. Yeah.
It's just they pitch shift the humming.
I was surprised though by the quality of like the video. Like
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I was expecting, just crap.
I was gonna say it must have been shot. I think they shot it on an iPhone. Just with the filters that they were using, I was like, it looks pretty iPhone-ish.
Shot on iPhone, edited on iPhone. For found footage, horror movie or haunted house type movies, this was probably among the better ones that have come out. This was like, when we were talking earlier, this was like the real world level quality compared to your lower tier, like The Bachelor.
It was like the real world, and they're trying to mix it with the Amityville. More
stuff happened in this than what happened in Paranormal Activity. Than what happened in all 4 Paranormal Activities combined.
But it took till the 53-minute mark. I have this marked down. 53-minute mark, all right, for doors to fly open. Otherwise, we were just doing still shots of just empty rooms.
there's only so many times I can look at a chair and get excited, you know.
In the same room. Same room. Over and over. Nothing going on.
Exactly. I mean, if I'm going to do that, I might as well, you know, hump it or something. You know?
That would have brought something to it. There was no boobs. No boobs.
No, there were no boobs.
Clothed, dry humping.
Story of my life. I like that it was short. You know, I mean, it felt long, but it was short.
That was a long 65 minutes.
Man, I don't
So,
really
gentlemen,
have...
what did you not like about this movie?
Oh, we weren't talking about that?
I know, right?
I mean, I'm not a fan, as Rob knows, of this genre at all. And then you mix two genres I don't like. So I went in with no prejudice. I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. And it just fell flat in everything.
I'm not a fan of the haunted stuff. I typically despise found footage. I mean, that kind of footage should never be found.
Hold on one second. It's technically not found footage.
It didn't feel like it.
Because it's all done in real time. So right. What is this?
So I will say, I like haunted house movies, and I am constantly hoping to find one that I enjoy, and 99% of them just suck.
Yeah.
Even though I like the genre, I think they suck. And I mean, found footage or reality footage or whatever we want to call this, it's like skid stains in Rob's underwear.
The thing about this, so as we said, nothing really happened, but it's just the idea is so overplayed and cliche. I mean, there's ones out there that are better than this that do the same thing, and I don't like those either. So, but
it takes someone like Mike Flanagan, for me to watch haunted anything. He does a great job.
One thing I hated about this, wood siding. The house has wood siding.
Wood siding?
I hate my house has wood siding, and I hate it.
Rob has a whole complex about wood siding.
I do.
I'm learning. Yeah. Okay.
I've had to replace so much of the shit in the last several years. I hate it. The house had wood siding. I hate it. There's my tangent for the day.
I didn't like they didn't have a bidet. They didn't have a bidet in the bathroom.
I think it's just nothing really happened. Like you said, it took 50-some minutes before a door slammed. And really, that's the kind of thing that should have happened in the first act. What we would normally consider the first act didn't end until the 50-plus minute mark for a 63-minute movie.
I got to ask, Adam, what made you pick this one?
I hate Rob. When I was going through the movies that are on my to-watch list, this was on there, and it was available on Amazon Prime. Although I do feel like the next time you're on, because there's going to be a next time.
Oh, there'll be a next time.
We have to do the Greasy Strangler.
This was what started the whole thing. I was going to come on. I didn't want to really do a review. I mostly wanted to see your reaction to the movie. I've watched it 10 times.
Because you have struggled through having to watch this garbage, you've earned the right to pick any movie you want.
Rob, have you watched Stabbed in the Face yet?
No, and I remember, right?
We've talked about this.
Have you seen it?
It's just sitting there.
Yeah, same here, dude. And I know we talked about doing that, so I think, that's going to be a good one to do.
Mr. Whopper Horror hates it.
You guys could tell that none of us really give a shit about this movie because
there was a movie?
Oh, I'd rather just talk to you guys.
I know, man. I watched that movie just so I could sit with you guys and talk. Exactly, man. I don't have a lot to say about this thing, man. It was just,
I don't want to rate it. I'm not going to rate it. It doesn't even hit a 1 for me. So I'd rather watch like The Golden Girls or something.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, nice.
Rob, if you had to give this movie a numeric rating, what would that number or not number be?
I'm kind of with Joe, man. I really don't. If I had to give it anything, I would give it a 0.5. I would rather pick scabs off my ball sack.
Fair enough.
All
right. Well, so this is my genre. Nothing happened. I was bored out of my mind. I did fall asleep twice. I would say this is probably middle of the road for this genre. So I'm going to only rate this against other movies in this genre. I would rather pick scabs off of Rob's ballsack than watch this movie again. But having said that, I'll give it a 3 out of 8. Where can people find us online?
Huh? Oh.
You know, the thing we do every week.
Yeah, YouTube, obviously. You can also find us on Instagram at StoopidMovies.
Yep.
Find me at The Horror Punk. You can find Adam at Dr. Sketch Turner. Audio only on Bandcamp. Facebook.com/StoopidMovies.
Email?
Okay, we have an email. StoopidMovies@outlook.com.
Where can people find you, Joe?
Yeah, Joe.
You can find me on Instagram at Joe_HorrorShow. And that's about it.
Since you have all our contact information, you have Rob's email address. Send him pictures of your scabby balls. He's starting a collection.
Yay.
See you guys later.
Sweet, man.
There we go. I turned the recording off now. So.
No, you didn't. You just started recording again. Hi again.
Oh, shit.
All right. Hey, good call on the backwards hat, man.
I don't want to show up the Joe Fro.